Hello everyone, I am Amira Sheikh and I have successfully completed my task 2 for my internship at the Sparks Foundation. The task was prediction using unsupervised ML. The aim was to predict the optimum number of clusters and represent it visually. We will start by importing the libraries. We have imported pandas, numpy, seaborn and matplotlib. Now reading the data from the CSV file, we have used pd.read underscore CSV function. This is the data that we have found. Now checking the shape of the data using dot shape, we have found that there are 150 rows and 6 columns. Looking for missing values in the data, we have used dot is null dot sum. Here there are no missing values found. Now looking at the data, we have used dot describe function. This is the data that we have found. Visualizing the data using catplot, we are plotting 4 graphs. On the x-axis of all the graphs, we have taken species, and on the y-axis, we are taking sepal length, sepal width, petal length, and petal width. In the first graph, we have species on the x-axis and sepal length on the y-axis. For Iris setosa, versicolor and Virginia, we can see that the points are scattered in a large region. In the second graph, for the species and the sepal width, here also we can see that points are scattered in a large region. For the third graph of species versus sepal length, the points for the Iris setosa are cluttered in a particular region, and similarly these points are also cluttered in a small region. In the fourth graph of species versus petal width, the points of the Iris setosa are gathered in a particular region. So we can say that petal length and petal width are better predictors for the Iris setosa. Using the k-means clustering, from sklearn.cluster we have imported the k-means. We are using the range 1 to 11. Now we are plotting the elbow graph. This is the graph that we have plotted. We have taken the range of 1 to 11 and we are plotting the graph between number of clusters and the IC. IC is the in cluster range. According to the elbow method, we are looking for the elbow bend. In the elbow method, it says that where the bend is formed, that point determines the optimum number of clusters. Here we can see that the elbow bend is formed at the point 3, so the optimum number of clusters is found to be 3. Now applying k-means to the data set. Now we are plotting the centroids of the clusters of first two columns, that is the sepal length and sepal width. Here we can see that we have plotted the centroid of Virginica, versicolor and setosa. These are the centroids that are shown in the red color. Similarly, we are plotting the centroids for the next two columns, that is the petal length and petal width. These are the centroids which are visible in the red color. So we have successfully predicted the optimum number of clusters that we have found is 3, and also we have visualized them. Hence I have completed my task 2. Thank you.